What up, y'all? It's your girl Blackgirlmarvel back for day 10 of 31 days of reviews featuring Nope. If you want my spoiler-free version of my ramblings, it is on TikTok and IG. If you want my spoiled version, then you are in the right place. Make sure you sub and stuff and comment and like and stuff. That being said, let's get into it. Nope is a 2022 film by Jordan Peele, written and directed by Jordan Peele, starring Daniel Kaluuya, Keke Palmer, Steven Yeun, and Brandon Perea. It is a sci-fi western. I'm pretty sure it's labeled as some other things, but for me, it's a sci-fi western. So, Nope, can't tell you where it takes place, but it takes place on a farm in like a far out place. Kind of desolate, handful of people. Daniel Kaluuya is a horse trainer for Hollywood Films, and he learned this from his father. In the beginning of the film, things are dropping from the sky, like keys and coins, and it kills his father, played by Keith David. Shout out to Keith David, amazing voice actor too. But I digress. So his father dies. By his father's death, his sister, played by Keke Palmer, comes back in town to help him with the ranch and getting all their father's things together. During this time, he does have a job with a film to have a horse there. His sister shows up, but it doesn't really go the way they want it to go because the humans not listening freaked out the horse. Now, before all of this happened, the film does kind of starts off showing us like what looks like an old 80s TV show and how this monkey went on a rampage, and that plays a part later into the film, and we realize that this creature that Daniel Kaluuya's character ends up seeing is a predator, a hardcore predator that Steven Yeun's Jupe tried to tame without entering an agreement with one, and I'm literally quoting from the film. So we find out that this UFO that we thought was a UFO is actually just a monster in disguise. Essentially, the UFO itself is the monster, which to me is such a breath of fresh air when it comes to original storylines. So for me, I was like, it's the monster? Yes. So I think everybody needs to go see this film because, one, I believe this film, the whole film is speaking about spectatorship and being a spectator and using animals of all shapes, sizes, biology, because essentially humans are animals as well. And in this film, Jupe, who you find out is the little boy from the beginning of the film that was in the 80s TV show back in the day where the monkey went ballistic, he thought because he survived without a scratch, even though mentally the boy is scarred, but it seems as though he thought because he survived, that because the monkey didn't attack him, that he somehow made a connection with these animals, and that gave him thoughts that he could tame this UFO or this animal in the sky. And what's the messed up part about it is, wow, Daniel Kaluuya's character, who I cannot remember his name to save my life, OJ, there, because I believe his name is Otis Jr. He's a junior, so they just call him OJ. OJ is trying to build his father's farm back, build up their reputation back as horse trainers for Hollywood, and he's been selling his horses to Jupe on the off chance that Jupe will allow him to buy them back. But what Jupe isn't telling him is that he's been taking his horses and feeding it to the UFO that ain't a UFO. Okay? In the film, they call him Jean Jacket. So we're going to call him Jean Jacket. So, Spidey senses is tingling. Hold on. Brandon Perea's character brought a nice little levity, brought some jokes. Keke Palmer's character was funny too, but Angel was kind of like us in a way, not the film us, but the audience. He kind of just found his way within this family the same way that we kind of found our way within this family. And sometimes he says what we're thinking, and sometimes he does something we would do. And this film had a great thriller horror element to it, that it wasn't so much that it's you know, you want to close your eyes and you can't watch it, but it was so much that like you couldn't help but open your eyes and keep your eyes open, and you wanted to see what comes next and what's coming around the corner. Is that real? Is that, you know, it kind of shook the staleness off of like alien films and UFO films. And I think that's part of the mastery of this film, is that you get to watch something that you're familiar with, but then you realize that you're not as familiar as you thought you was. And that's why I love this film. So right now you can go buy Nope everywhere. Go support Jordan Peele and this amazing film. It's currently on Amazon Prime if you have Prime, but you can also rent it any and everywhere. If you want more reviews, mind you, I got 21 more reviews of things to watch. So if you want to get your review into the list, make sure you comment. Tell me anything you want me to review, any TV show or film. I'll add it to the list. It might pop up in the 31 reviews. I might keep this up. Try to keep this up for the rest of the year. Y'all let me know. And as always, follow your girl on social media. Support me. Donate if you can. But if all you can do is like, share, and comment, I appreciate you. Until next time, stay breezy.